Welcome to Patch Notes Weekly, where we cover what's new, what's next, and what's worth it. Today, let's get started with Subnautica 2, which is on track to release this year, but it seems to abruptly stalled, and Unknown Worlds co-founders have stepped down, likely delaying the release to 2026. It's now in question whether that delay is tied to the $250 million bonus Krafton had promised the Unknown Worlds team if they had hit a revenue threshold in 2025. We'll keep you updated on the situation and when and if early access eventually goes live. Hopefully justice prevails. Continuing with justice, Nintendo has always had a tight grip on their intellectual properties. Following the Switch 2's release, one of the biggest Switch piracy sites, NSW2U, has been seized by the FBI. Users trying to access piracy content on the new console have reportedly been permanently banned going online. And other news, Warhammer S demo is out now, and your progress transfers into the full game. For those unfamiliar, Warhammer shares similarities with Capcom's Monster Hunter. Vast, free-roaming playable areas, solo and co-op modes with action RPG elements. The major twist is the Karakuri system, which it basically is Fortnite's build mode, but in this game it's ancient tech that adds a whole new layer to the genre. A lone hunter stumbles upon a corpse deep in the woods, clutching a strange charm that awakens ancient Karakuri technology. The forgotten power, once used to shape the land and fight massive beasts, now flows through the hunter. Drawn by mysterious music, the hunter encounters Mujina, a masked figure who speaks in riddles and songs. Mujina points the hunter toward Minato, struggling village under constant threat from rampaging kimonos, which are creatures twisted by nature's fury. With Karakuri in hand, the hunter becomes Minato's last hope, building tools and traps to fight back. What begins as a simple discovery quickly turns into a battle to restore balance between humanity and the wild. This story experiments with concepts of reincarnation and heroism expressed through action RPG combat. Within the handheld gaming realm, bring your PC library on the go. There's a major discount of 30% on the Lenovo Legion GO, dropping the original price of $700 to $500. And if Prime Day sales are over by the time you see this, Best Buy has the same model for $550. Check the link in the description for more, including all the other things mentioned in the video. Talking about games that could eventually be in your library, here's a rapid fire update of game leaks and patches that are coming soon. While the X happened before GTA 6 meme keeps growing, there's a rumor the game's online server size could double or even triple what's currently possible. Keep a lookout for more details on GTA 6 that are expected soon. Marvel Rivals Season 3, The Abyss Awakens patch officially dropped on July 11, 2025 as version 202.507.11. Season 3 adds Phoenix as a playable character, a new symbiote-themed domination map. The Battle Pass includes 10 skins, plushie accessories, and student-exclusive perks. The daily mission features are gone, replaced with repeatable seasonal and expanded weekly quests. Hero balances, tweaks, buff Invisible Woman, and nerf Iron Man. Team-up abilities are reworked, with some removed and new ones added. Twitch drops now include exclusive Hawkeye cosmetics, and a mid-season update in August will introduce Blade. Quality of life updates are improved mission tracking, post-match screens, and matchmaking. Season 3 runs from July 11th to August 11th. Now to Astrobot, a free update announced during the June 2025 State of Play adds 5 new levels and fresh bot cameos to Team Asobi's Game of the Year winning platformer. The update introduces a new galaxy, the Vicious Boy. 4 of the levels are titled Twin Frog Trouble, Suck It Up, Handhold Havoc, and High Inflation. 5th level remains a surprise, bringing the total level count to over 90. On to Elden Ring Night Reign. From July 10th to 31st, From Software is rotating the first 3 Everdark Sovereigns, Gaping Jaws, Sentient Pest, and Dark Drift Knight, and week-long pairings. The buffed Night Lords deliver harder multi-phase fights, and players earn Sovereign sigils redeemable at the Round Table Hold. New bosses are teased for later this summer. On the other end of the spectrum, Call of Duty World War II was just pulled from PC Game Pass and the Microsoft Store due to serious remote code execution hacks. Players have reported crashes, pop-ups, and even wallpaper changes. The Steam versions remain safe, but proceed with caution, and keep in mind all the PC Game Pass Call of Duties are at risk as well. On to better news. Here are some rapid fire deals and games worth checking out now. We got major discounts across the Final Fantasy franchise, up to 70% off games. Final Fantasy 16 is 25% off at a cost of $52.49, and Final Fantasy Remake Intergrade is 50% off at $34.99. The sale ends July 17 at 10 a.m. PST. Another standout is Warhammer 40,000 Gladius Relic of War is now 90% off, now just $4. If you don't know what the game is, think of Civilization, but with less diplomacy and more warfare. And if you got the Xbox Game Pass, a couple solid additions just landed. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 plus 4, not quite Wasteland, but fun nostalgia. And The Accent, a single and multiplayer RPG shooter set in a dystopian future where corporations collapse and chaos follows. On to PlayStation Plus. Cyberpunk 2077 is now on, and this Forged in Shadow Torch is now on there. And I know this is a lesser title, but you play as Raiden, an ex-pilot rabbit in a diesel punk world fighting against robotic legions. You explore, it's a platformer, and you battle with giant mechanical fists. The Metacritic rating is 8 out of 10, so I would recommend you check it out. To close this Patch Notes Weekly, let's spotlight 4 mostly free indie games with a little more flavor on what you can expect. For Xbox, I chose Fragpunk. Most of you probably heard of it. It's a free-to-play hero shooter, E-tron influenced by a special power of card, basically Overwatch with chaotic modifiers. It's flashy, it's snappy, and there's enough depth without throwing you too much for a loop. And for PlayStation, I chose Hat in Time. This charming 3D platformer puts you in the shoes of a time-traveling girl collecting hourglasses across colorful worlds. It's basically another platformer like Mario 64, and it has good movement, playful, and it's really creative, and it's good for a laid-back chill session of gaming. And for Switch, I chose Switch Sky of Children of Light. It's been good on PC and now it's on Switch, or it's been on Switch for the past couple of years, but I still think it's a good game to pick up. It's one of those cozy games, and it's emotionally rich, and it's set in a beautiful, beautiful animated world. Soar through the skies, all light-based puzzles, and connect with others through silent teamwork. There's no combat, it's all about atmosphere, discovering, and exploring the world. It's perfect for you to just sit back and chill by yourself, but you could also play with friends. For PC, I chose Caribbean Crashers. It's only 20 minutes long. It's a bite-sized pirate strategy game where you command a ship with real-time cannon battles. It has kind of a similar gameplay to Angry Birds, but it is satisfying, and it's one of those games you could probably finish in one sitting if you're waiting for a friend to hop on Discord. I recommend it. It's pretty fun. And I tried to pack as much as I could this week, and I couldn't get everything. There's way more than I could fit in here, but all that I mentioned, I think, are the stuff that hit the hardest from this week. Thank you for watching. Until next time, stay patched in.